All right, so now we are moving into Game 3, team ball on lockout. Whatever strong side did behind the curtain after he got up from the station after Game 1 obviously worked because Final Boss was on fire, and it'll be team ball lockout. Both of these teams before the game or before the event, I asked them to rank their best 11 game types, and they both put this game as number 8. So both teams ranked this game evenly, so it'll be interesting to see who will take this one.
Well, at Charlotte, we saw, I mean, it came down to, what, 3 or 4 seconds in favor of Carbon? Very, very barely.
That's right, a Ghost Ayami save on the oddball.
And was
Walshy
dropping
by 2 seconds.
Yeah, Walshy dropping down on the ledge, and he got team shot right before he could hide with it.
That's right, and now Final Boss got up to a decent lead in the green room, but once Carbon was able to take it out of the green room, they were able to rack up a large amount of time. So it'll be interesting to see who can get the initial ball and whether or not they can take it into the green room. If it's down there, I'm going to have to go with Final Boss. But if they can set up on BR Tower, I'm going to have to go with Carbon. This one could go either way.
True. Yeah, green room, like you said, the Ogre defense of a green room play by Strong Side, backed up by Walshy running the field, is what Carbon needs to be most afraid of right here.
Alrighty, and here kicking off, we have Shockwave getting the sword for Carbon. Final Boss is Walshy, already has the oddball, bottom BR Tower, trying to make his way towards green room. Gandhi dropping down to stop him.
Watching Shockwave here on the VOD. If we could get maybe Strong Side or over 1 or 2 in picture-in-picture to give you guys an idea.
Now, Walshy was really fired up, so I would love to see Walshy in our picture-in-picture, actually. Shockwave, the captain for Carbon, Walshy, the captain for Final Boss, and it looks like Final Boss trying to get down into the green room with this oddball. And this is what we're looking for. This is where Final Boss excels.
A huge double side coming out of Strong Side.
A triple kill from Strong Side. The crowd is going nuts here.
There's the Strong Side.
The side had the sword, picks up the triple kill, and now it's Shockwave fighting both Ogres. Ogre 1 goes down to Gandhi. Ogre 2, no problem for Shockwave. Ogre 1 actually still down in the green room, hiding around the corner. Shockwave fending off all of Final Boss by himself right now. And Ogre 1 is just getting ball time. A fantastic play by Ogre 1.
Yeah, and we need to get Karma back here into this game. Karma's got to get his head into this and start supporting his team properly. You see Gandhi sitting there in blue tower, some support from team. He gets team shot, but he had a little bit of support there in blue tower.
And that is 3 down for Carbon right now. But Karma able to get the new play ball and bring the ball into the library for Carbon.
What a sick BR out of Ogre 2. Unfortunately, unable to take control of mid, and the ball goes in the hands of Shockwave over here.
Carbon just now took the lead. So this is what we were looking for. We were looking for the Carbon setup on the BR Tower. Final Boss able to get it in the green room, but Carbon doing something that they weren't able to do in the last event. They got it out of the green room as quickly as possible. Final Boss unable to rack up any more than 20 seconds at one time.
Yeah, and I love their setup here at Window because it gives their ball such a good opportunity for team firing with the rest of his team. I mean, sure, he's kind of exposed in terms of other positions in comparison, but it really gives him the ability to bring that 4th BR into the fight where all 4 guys firing is what's going to win the match.
That's right, as compared to, as you see him throwing grenades, and Ogre 2, he's just
dancing around.
Hey, screw this, I'm getting out of here.
What a stick by Strong Side through Window looks like.
Fantastic play. And Strong Side struggling to charge up in the BR Tower. Ogre 1 finally charging the oddball carrier.
Karma trying to get the oddball melee. Unfortunately cannot. See Shockwave still here on the VOD. It'd be good if we could get Walshy or, you know, really anybody off FB. I appreciate it if there's Walshy in the picture-in-picture, I think. Actually, no, that is Strong Side of picture-in-picture right now. You see him working sniper to BR. Good connection, good kills. They're working very well together.
You were right, that was Walshy in the picture-in-picture, but we do have the ball in the hands of Shockwave right now. Shockwave now reaching the 1-minute mark for his team.
Strong Side.
Oh, and a quick BR! Sit down, says Ogre 1, takes the oddball. Now, Final Boss having a chance to set up on the BR Tower.
Definitely, and Strong Side, hands on the sniper rifle. You saw a good sniper BR combo right there. Let's see if he can play it strong and lock down BR from enemy side. He just needs to get back into cover on library and support Ogre 1. His setup on Window, they're basically mimicking Carbon and bringing all their rifles to bear here on a beautiful BR Tower setup. I think Carbon's going to have a lot of trouble retaking it unless Shockwave can get in there and get some plays, or Gandhi can get sneaky with it.
Sniping from Strong Side. Final Boss now in control of both power weapons as we see Walshy here picking up the sword, and they are moving into green room. And they actually had to play ball there. I do not agree with that move right there.
Well, that was a good sneak by Gandhi. Like I said, he got in there and he got some... Strong side is an implacable foe for Carbon. He will not take no
He
for an
has no
answer.
shield, still
He's
charging.
unstoppable.
Look at this kid. Oh, and barely missing the sniper. We see two players in the upper right-hand corner of your screen sitting on the snipe tower. Strong side trying to eye him down. Oh, jumping shot.
Jesus.
Hits him in the body, wounding him for Ogre 1. Oh, and then he out-PRs ghosting Albi while taking heavy fire. So this game could go either way. Right now it is back and forth, back and forth. The ball is not in either team's possession. It's sitting there top middle. So whichever team can take control, it is final boss. They need to set up on BR Tower. Don't try and force the green room strategy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've adapted very well. They didn't even try it a second time after it failed so miserably the first. I think that's what Carbon was counting on.
Alrighty, and now we have final boss setting up on the BR Tower. But they were broken by Shockwave, so Carbon now in control of the oddball. Look how quickly they were able to retake that BR tower.
Both teams just swapping window room, swapping library setups, swapping BR setups. They're really almost using sniper to BR. It's just a killing spree. Blue tower practically ignored compared to the fighting going on between top glass,
And
window,
look at
and
that
BR here.
grenade. Fantastic grenade across the map, takes him out. Strong side playing excellent in this game.
That Shockwave in your picture, holding the ball here for Carbon and racking up precious time as we're looking at 1:22 and 58 here on the clock. He drops it to throw some team fire down. He's got some trouble from Ogre too, but no more as it goes down, but a team play from the back,
And look at
Gandhi
that.
sneaks out with it.
Strong side
Beautiful.
was nowhere near seeing the pro player behind him, but it was great teamwork on the other hand by the Ogres, getting strong sides back, allowing 3 final boss members to set up on the BR tower. Now all 4 of them are there. Carbon respawning on the snipe tower, but Karma charging up with the sword. Swings past
Walshy
Walshy, and Walshy
assassinates him.
assassinated him.
That
That is going to turn costly because now Final
Crushing.
Boss has control of the sword to protect themselves on the BR open ramp.
Not to mention that BR tower. Look at that. I mean, they're playing BR ramp flawlessly. Walshy's hitting 70 or 80% on his shots, putting down a lot of suppression. He goes down, unfortunately, but no big deal. Wow. And here's a green room setup, actually, by Strong Side. So let's see if he can take some time away. 126 and 107 right here, just 20 seconds away from getting a possible lead. And he goes down again. Carbon's just too strong to counter this green room strategy. I think they need to switch it back up and go up to window, BR, maybe even set up on sniper. We saw that
there
work
we
for a
see
few
Carbon
teams.
doing a nice move, trying to get the ball out of the green room. Every time they do that, it seems Final Boss has trouble, and they try and go straight back to this green room. So Karma on the elbow with the oddball. If I'm Carbon, I'm going to try and nade that thing and get it to respawn in top middle.
Most definitely, because they've got such good control. I mean, they've got the
And that is exactly
BRSR
what they
connection.
do. The ball is played. Strong side somehow living, and Karma finally takes him down. That's what he does best, and a huge double kill. And Shockwave now has the sniper rifle. So all 4 dead for Final Boss. This is what Carbon needed. Now they can get set up. You see that Karma nading the ball to himself on the main screen here. Shockwave in your picture-in-picture now with the sniper. And a great play out of Strong Side. You see that? He jumped, naded the wall, didn't take any damage himself, and then pieced out of there. And now he's going to hopefully try and sneak up here on Shockwave, who just played Ogre 2. That was disgusting.
That was disgusting. Ogre 2 had the jump on him and still got taken down. That's got to suck.
And just what we were expecting, Strong Side was able to sneak up, take out Shockwave, who had the sniper rifle. He now has control of it on the BR tower. He only has 1 shot in it, but he broke in, and this is what Strong Side does best. He breaks in, he disrupts, and now he's sticking
What a
players.
stick. That was sickening under glass.
This is the difference with the new Final Boss squad. You have someone who can completely disrupt a team who is set up.
Yeah, Ogre 2 with the ball melee there right quick. But all 4 dead again for Final Boss. Unfortunate.
But the ball is in green room, and this is going to force Carbon to move out and toss the ball off the map. They may try and hold it. No, they're not even going to mess with green room. We see Shockwave moving towards elbow. He would rather sit here and play ball. He's going to move all the way towards the sniper tower because he has such good cover fire right now.
Yeah, I mean, his team's pretty much in control of sniper. Good team rifling, however, he gets him down with a few BR sprays. And, I mean, they're still sitting pretty. 159 to 119 on the clock. Only down by 40 seconds.
Now, not
Final
only,
Boss still able to come back in
was
it, though.
Shockwave able to grab the ball and take it from green room to snipe tower, but he also picked up 20 seconds in the meantime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that elbow travel time, while he wasn't under fire, while Final Boss was regrouping, it was perfect. I think he played it very well. Ball in the hands of Ghost. Ghost down, doing a little carrying, doing some good hiding there on Sniper. Like I was kind of waiting for a team to set up on Sniper. Got us some updates?
All right, and now I'm getting an update from the chief correspondent, Adam Hensel. The FBI agency just took Game 3. It is now 2-1. Agency over 5K in the series. Luke, your prediction in jeopardy.
I don't think so.
But here we have
I don't know what you're talking about.
set up on the sniper tower with the oddball. Oh, and a huge beatdown.
Oh, he was.
Strong side, going for the triple. Finally beat down by Karma.
One side, turn around.
And Shockwave in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, barely missing his jump. But here we are watching this Final Boss struggling to set up in the green room. As soon as they get there, they could pick up a minute, 30 seconds easily, but Final Boss just unable to get their setup right so far.
Well, and they got Ogre 2 down a green room. Let's see if they can successfully play a green room strategy. If they can, it might work a little bit better than they've had in the past here, because this match has definitely not been forgiving of a green room strategy. It's pretty much been catered to window and BR tower. We saw a good sniper run by Ghost, but I think green room may be the key to victory if they could just keep Carbon out of it.
Now look at Final Boss's setup here. This is something we haven't seen in previous tournaments. Strong side is actually up on top of the blue room. He either boosted on top of his teammate's head, or he was able to jump up using the canister. But the strategy working not well enough, as Karma is on a killing spree with the sniper rifle for Carbon. And once again, Final Boss losing control of the green room strat once again.
See, this is exactly what Karma needed. Karma is stepping up with that sniper rifle, and he's all but crippled Final Boss's lower fighting. Sword out of hands. He got Ogre 2 on like his thigh. Barely saw him. Great snipe across. But it's given them the ability to completely disrupt Final Boss.
All right, so all of Final Boss spawning in bottom blue. Karma sitting in the snipe tower was watching the top, able to snipe Ogre 1, but he is finally assassinated. And now Final Boss is able to make a move on the ball in library. Walshy taking heavy fire with the ball, dropping down. And nice shots by Karma there. Able to take down Walshy. The ball is sitting down low. Shockwave keeping the ball away from the green room. Why is Final Boss so insistent on taking the ball to green room?
Not sure. I mean, they really should be setting up on Sniper, if anything.
I mean, it has not worked for them in their first 3 attempts. I don't understand why they would continue to try over and over again. It looks like they're just forfeiting map control and their attempts to take it down there. So, if I'm Final Boss, I need to reevaluate my strategies. That may be where a coach could come in and help you. But in this situation, Final Boss without their coach Mantrain for this event, and they really seem to be struggling in the objective game, even though they can still completely dominate Team Slayer maps.
Yeah, we saw that. No doubting that. Ball in hands of Ogre 1, 3:23, 2:02 on the clock. They still got some time. We're nearing mathematical impossibility for Final Boss for a possible victory, Final Boss. So, why are they setting up green room again? You see Ogre 1 up there losing a melee fight, losing a BXR Fest in blue. They're just running away with it. Ghost picking up the ball, trying to get out of green room, gets shot down in the back by Ogre 2. Ogre 2 trying to get up there on the setup,
but we have a
nothing.
huge play, and Karma dropping down. Karma playing like the player he is. Last game really struggling, only 1 kill. This game, minimum of 20.
He's awake now.
Karma is awake now, and I think he's pissed off.
I would be too. I would be too if I got stomped.
Ghost Ayami getting the ball out of the blue room. Great play by him, and it looks like Final Boss holding the ball below the Carbon team on the snipe tower. Ogre's taking heavy fire, desperately trying to get over there, and it is Walshy picking up the double kill and the ball, and he drops right back into that green room. And he is taken out immediately. Shockwave knew what he wanted to do and caught him there. He was waiting on him. He predicted Walshy's movement. It's just frustrating to watch right now if you're a Final Boss fan.
It really is. I mean, I'd like to see them change up and adapt, but they just don't seem to be privy to the information that, hey, we're losing every single green room strat. They're getting a few seconds here and there, but it's nothing compared to the minutes of carry time that Carbon has racked up on Sniper and BR here very, very early to give them such an early lead. 333 to 222. That's kind of funny. 113 left on the clock. Very, very close. I mean, Final Boss really has to carry pretty much for the remainder of this clock. They're going to come away with this, and it's not going to happen. Ogre 2's down in green room. Ball.
A minute, 3 seconds left, and that is the game. Mathematically impossible for Final Boss to win. And now Carbon is just trying to go out strong and lay down the hurt. So you see the easy double kill as it looks like here, but Ogre 2 takes down Karma finally. Shockwave grabbing the shotgun, or Ghostyami rather, doing some damage. But we are going to move on into the next game type, which will be ball midship. I'm sorry, definitely not ball midship. That would be neutral bomb midship. So coming up next, one of Final Boss's stronger game types. We saw a quick 3-0 last event. It'll be interesting to see how he fares in this one.
Yeah, their bomb play was pretty ridiculous, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and when you have a player like Strongside on the team who can catch the other team off guard doing his sneaky plans, as he likes to call them, while the rest of his team is dead or even distracting on one side of the map, Strongside will take the bomb underneath and use the walls and the cover to be unseen and sneak into their opponent's base. So.
Yeah, Walshy and Ogre 2 both doing a great job last tournament getting those sneaky plays down, but that puts Carbon up 2-1 here as they take that third map after a crushing defeat on Beaver Creek. It's good to see Carbon is still ready to fight. Let's see if Final Boss can recoup.
Looking at some stats here, Karma, after that 1-kill game, comes back with 32 kills, 14 assists.